So geared lifting is getting too crazy. People can't relate. Where back in the day, you know, you'd get into lifting. I want to bench press. Oh, maybe my shoulder hurts, or oh, I want to lift more weight, and you start to throw on a little bit of gear. Then it just got obnoxious, a little crazy, right?
Yeah.
Same thing like, oh, I have a car. Let's make it a little bit faster. It'd be cool if I could move a little bit faster on the road, and then now all of a sudden you're a drag car and it's not even allowed on the road, right? That's kind of where this gear took you. Plus, content creation in general, organic content creation that was non-Hollywood, non-commercialized, was just in infancy during that time too. Yeah. So besides that, you were talking Google Analytics. And then that kind of raw era, which is part of why we moved into this building, started to evolve. 2010, 2011, 2012, and then probably skyrocketed 2015, 16, 17 based on jacked guys now lifting raw, strong guys now lifting raw with weights that are similar, if not better, than these geared guys. And in my personal opinion, the advent of YouTube and podcast. That's and social media. That's honestly my personal point of view. But continue.
So things ramped up in part because of raw lifting, in part because probably of CrossFit, because people who had never heard of powerlifting became exposed to powerlifting, because although CrossFit is multi-derivative, I mean, they stole from everybody, they at least gave credit to the fact that these were different disciplines that came together. I guess. And people knew that it was powerlifting, and they knew that it was Olympic lifting, and they knew it was gymnastics. They knew those things came from other places, and then, you know, CrossFit stamped their name on the whole program, but not on those individual pieces. So
and squatting never made you worse at anything. It only improves everything. Well, so, I don't care if you're a chess player; you'll probably somehow get better with a squat. So
if you look at the Google Trends, it went way up, and now, as Connor tells me, it's down to about 25% of what it was at the peak. And we know plenty of content creators who are not getting the kind of traction on YouTube that they were getting. I mean, like,
or putting the content out.
Yeah,
because multiple things. I think obviously ripple effect. What's cool with any kind of niche is that you can, most of the time, if something's like factual or has some substance, you can scale it up and down.
Yeah.
Right. So we can look at why the Google Analytic of powerlifting is down 75%. Well, COVID.
Yeah.
Right. So COVID hit. So then no one can work out. So then no one can work out. So then the content creators can't work out. Right. So then the content creator they can't create content. So then the interest in that subject even goes down even more, because now you're used to working out 5 times a week, watching YouTube 3 times a week, listening to your 3 favorite fitness podcasts, going to your favorite blog website, watching your favorite competition. Now competitions can't go on any longer. There's no meets. World's Strongest Man, as well as Nationals, which are 2 big drivers of just strength training in general, were both skipped. USAPL Nationals and even IPF Worlds, I think, might have got canceled this year, are both driven around that. As well as, obviously, the World's Strongest Man, which is a huge driver all summer for strength. And then the CrossFit Games, which they still did online or in person or some weird combo. I don't
know, Matt Frazier won again. That's all I know.
Yeah, and so did Tia Claire Toomey. I saw some of the announcements.
They might as well just like mail it in from this point forward.
They're freaks. And it just gets, I stopped paying attention just when they made the like regionals and path to the games like more complicated. Like if you lose your, like even basketball, baseball, they did their championships all different and condensed, but they kept the platform the same. Like I still understood how the Lakers got to the finals and won.
Yeah,
I don't even know how you get to the CrossFit Games anymore. It used to be a step by step, and now
I don't understand that.
Yeah, it's online, and then it was online and weird before COVID.
Yeah,
and so it confused me.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. But the situation becomes people who are producing like educational content for lifting. Like you said, they can't produce content, or they try to step into something else. You know, they take a step into a different content area, or they do, you know, more lifestyle stuff or whatever, more vlogging, whatever.
But even that
is
what are you
going
to do? Yeah, what are you
going to do?
Yeah.
So that's the question we have. Obviously, is like what do people want to see? Now there is kind of a truism in business that says your current customers can't tell you where you need to take your business.
Sure.
Because that's an established base.
Right.
And it's, you're always trying to build your audience, build your customer base, whatever. But I'm ignoring that, and I'm going to say, what do you want to see?